Well, here I am for a brief predictions video of TLC, the first of its kind, tables, ladders and chairs, this very Sunday, December 13th on pay-per-view. It's the first TLC, it's replacing Armageddon that's been around since 1999, with the exception of the year 2000, when they had no Armageddon, they had Vengeance that month instead. Well, what's going to happen with this pay-per-view? Well, we'll see Shelton Benjamin finally get a big one title shot. It's on the world title, but it's the ECW championship, and I believe Christian's kind of in a deathlock with the ECW championship right now. Why? Well, he is the big dog on ECW. He does have the title, and he should have the title because he's the biggest name on that very show. Should he drop the title, what is he gonna do? Feud with Tommy Dreamer, feud with Kozlov? I don't really know. That's why I believe he needs the title. On the other hand, this is the perfect opportunity for Christian to lose the title. Shelton Benjamin is looking credible. He's had a credible feud with Sheamus, which he lost. He has a credible feud with Zack Ryder, where I believe he's up 3-1 in those 4 matches they've had. So this is perhaps the biggest opportunity he has to win the title, and this perhaps could be the right opponent, and the only opponent for Christian to lose to. He has beaten Tommy Dreamer, Yoshi Tatsu and William Regal for the title matches, and Zack Ryder as well. So whom else than Shelton Benjamin? That's simply why I'll go out on a limb here. In this very ladder match, we'll see Shelton Benjamin shine again as he has done in the Money in the Bank matches. Shelton Benjamin is the new ECW champion in my book. Then we have John Cena taking on Sheamus tables match. I really can't see any other solution than John Cena to win. Sheamus to win the title is still a major upset. Of course, it could happen, but it's too big of a major upset for me to even happen. Which means in my book that Cena will retain the title on this very night, on the first TLC pay-per-view ever. On the other hand, you gotta agree that a tables match is the perfect opportunity for Sheamus to win. It's easy to win, just put through a table. It can more or less happen by accident. But can we really portray Sheamus as a WWE champion right now? I don't think so. Cena retains. The Undertaker versus Batista, we're taking the big ones right away. The Undertaker will retain in this very match against Batista. I don't see. Batista is very credible as a heel. He's got loads of momentum, but he could get himself disqualified or something could happen along the way. I don't believe the Undertaker's going to lose the belt to Batista at this very point. Maybe early next year. I don't think the Undertaker will carry the title into WrestleMania. I doubt that. It could happen. We never know. You never know in the world of wrestling. Even if that's the plan right now for him to do that, it could as well change next week. So, well, however, the Undertaker will retain in that chairs match, whatever that is, if it's a chair on a pole match or if it's just a lot of chairs in the ring and they can smash each other any way they want. I don't know. Apparently they are not allowed to use tables or ladders or any other weapon but just chairs. In a chairs match, the Undertaker beats Batista. Then we have Kofi Kingston versus Randy Orton. Interesting 1-1 tie now. Mark Cuban fast counts Randy Orton on Raw. Kofi Kingston was assaulted by Cody and Ted on Raw last week, before losing to Randy Orton, being more or less crippled going into the match. Tough one as well. But I believe Randy Orton will get retribution in this very match. Kofi Kingston winning would be a huge feat, but he already has looked very good. He bet up Randy Orton in Madison Square Garden. He was made to look as a cripple on Raw last week before he lost, otherwise people believe he would have won. He actually won, despite a fast count over Randy Orton on Raw, with Mark Cuban fast counting Randy Orton, as I said. And Team Orton lost to Team Kingston at Survivor Series. So I think it's time for Randy Orton to go over. It doesn't mean, of course, so far Kofi has kind of dominated this feud and Orton needs a win, and I believe he will win. Still, the moral winner of this feud might be Kofi Kingston. It depends also how the match is portrayed and booked at TLC. Moving on now, we will have the Intercontinental Championship on the line. John Morrison defending against Drew McIntyre, actually in a very original way defeated John Morrison. He used the steel set around the ring. I've never seen that used before. Very original. He pulled Morrison back in the ring and gave him his finisher on 1, 2, 3. Whom will win? Will he get the title? There was a non-title match at this time. But however, at TLC, it's for the Intercontinental Championship. Who's gonna win? Well, I go with John Morrison. He will retain. Drew McIntyre is indeed looking very good, but I don't think he will win the title already. On the other hand, him losing already will make him look bad, and I don't think WWE is anywhere close on ever giving up on Drew McIntyre, and I doubt that will ever happen until the day he's the world champion in a few years. But I don't believe, could we really see Drew McIntyre beating Morrison twice? Just like that? Well, if he cheats. I say if he cheats, McIntyre might win, but I'll stick with him. John Morrison retains the Intercontinental Championship in this very match. Then we have the Jerry Show versus DX for the Tag Team Championship. D-Generation X will win their first Tag Team Championship. It's kind of meant to be, as it feels. I'm not a big fan of this. I'm a big fan of Jerry Show, and I am not certain what it will mean to the Tag Team Championship. There's no need to bash it. There's no need to criticize it. It might rescue the tag team division, it might undermine it, we don't know. The only thing we know is that being prejudiced and having too much preconception make us look stupid. So, well, I think DX is going to win. I don't like it. I like Jerry Show more, and I think they were better for the tag team division. But who am I to judge? We'll simply see about that. Jerry Show loses to D-Generation X in this match, and if we see Mickie James versus Michelle McCool, Mickie James will win the title from her. So that's simply my predictions. Now be sure to check out my Raw review from yesterday's Raw and my new installment, Keep or Kill, Kill or Keep, where I will have a new weekly subject every week, and PM me if you have suggestions on any new subjects. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.